and then work that short left hook, right hand, left hook. Old school tough stuff. Andrew, 2 hands, not one. Not just the left hook. Yeah. If you give me left hook, right hands.
All right, right hands on the right side.
Old school tough stuff, says Angelo Hyder, as the championship rounds have arrived, as we are now under a half an hour to go. There's that clock down. That countdown clock is getting you set for Haney and Lomachenko. ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You can do it on your app. You can do it online. Just click the fight tile by the pay-per-view, and you get Haney and Lomachenko and 2 other very good fights. Bernardo, what do you have?
Rudy Hernandez wants this rhythm for his Junto Nakatani. He says, speed, power. Don't load up on every shot. Set it up behind the jab and then let him have it.
That's something you often talk about, Timmy, the different pace of punches.
Yeah, because the opponent, he gets used to getting hit with the same pace, the same rate. Now, if you switch it up, then you surprise them. Remember, it's the punch that they don't see is the one that usually hurts them.
Championship rounds here. WBO junior bantamweight title on the line. Nakatani had a flyweight belt. Moloney and an interim belt. Oh! A straight left hand floors Moloney.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come here. You good? You good?
Long range left hand from Nakatani. He has been sharpshooting all night, in complete control. The undefeated title-seeking Junto Nakatani comes with the left hand again. Tries to split the guard behind the jab. Moloney looking to tie up. Still over a minute to survive here in round number 11.
Protect yourself.
Straight left hand, right on the money. Another one, Tess. Moloney's doing his best to try to clear his head and trying to keep himself in this fight right now.
Give me your gloves. You good? Yeah, protect yourself.
There's that uppercut. He has shown everything in the offensive arsenal tonight. Even that little stop and pop was able to affect him. Moloney just trying to get to the inside to tie up. Final half minute here of round 11.
I can tell you this, you can't doubt the toughness of Moloney. He is one tough cookie.
He is tough, but let me say this: Nakatani's good.
Yeah,
but he is really good.
Yes, he is.
There are a lot of folks who have been watching him train,
Don't punch.
who have been seeing the ascent with the sparring, and in recent weeks said, "Watch out, this kid's got it." He does. He's got it.
Andrew? Yeah. You're sitting outside and you're getting hurt a bit, mate. I think we might have to stop it, mate, because you're not listening. You haven't been listening for a couple of rounds, Andy. Well, if you're okay, mate, you've got to stay on his chest and you've got to throw your short hooks and short punches, short. The second you're waiting out long, we're stopping it. You got it?
Angelo Hyder was just about to stop the fight, and he gave his fighter another chance. He said, you haven't been listening. You're taking damage. You're getting hurt.
The outside, stop.
Yeah.
Stop
Andrew,
it right away.
Listen, are you good
Well,
to go?
Nakatani set it up off the
Protect
jab.
yourself,
Nice
okay?
stick right there. You see the jab? Do you see Moloney? He moved his head to the left to avoid the jab, but then he brought his head right back to the middle towards the left hand of Nakatani, getting caught right on the chin and set on his behind.
Look at the damage that's done. Look at Moloney's face and his right eye. 12th and final round. You heard what Hyder said. He said, if you take any damage here, we're going to stop the fight. Nakatani is closing in on a second division world championship. The undefeated fighter has been in absolute control all night long.
No. Come here. Give me your gloves.
Well, Tess, he said he wants to be exactly like his countrymen. He said he wants to climb up the ranks and go from weight class to weight class and dominate.
like Naoya Inoue.
Yes.
Who was the recent undisputed bantamweight champion, who now is going to 122 pounds for a showdown fight for unification against Stephen Fulton, July 25th on ESPN+. That is a great matchup among world champions. Double jab, left hand, uppercut, trying to split the guard. Moloney's face showing you all you need to see.
Tess, he's so dangerous. Nakatani is so dangerous because not only can he keep his height and his reach and hit you from the outside, he also can fight in the inside. He can battle you where the smaller guys like to operate.
Stop. Don't punch. Step back.
Andrew still trying to do his best to close the gap and land some shots. A lot of fatigue. He absorbed a ton of punishment throughout the course of this fight. And he's giving it everything he has in this last round. Whatever's left in the tank, he's giving. Where you see Nakatani, he's just buying his time right now. He's just trying to set up one last punch, trying to end this fight with one shot.
Remember, this fight was almost stopped after the 11th round by the corner of Moloney. They sent him back out, and now he's a half minute away from going the distance in what will most likely be lopsided scores and a championship won for Nakatani.
Devastating. He is laid out in brutal fashion. Absolute devastating dynamite power by Nakatani. And now there is a situation in the ring with Moloney. They need medical attention in there right away. That was as brutal of a single punch as you will ever see. Unbelievable punch. And they are needing medical attention immediately for Moloney.
I told you we set them up for one shot.
Remember, his corner thought about not sending him out for the 12th round.
Yeah, there's two in there.
They said he was taking too much punishment. And now this is how it finishes. As big a single punch moment of power as a fighter can absorb. And he absorbed it after 12 brutal rounds and being knocked down twice. They have the highest level of a trauma center here in Las Vegas. The ringside physicians and the local doctors are well equipped to observe situations with fighters, more so than any area in the country. And that will be the case for Andrew Moloney, as that's an excellent sign that he is sitting upright and he is aware. But he will undoubtedly be off to the hospital for observations. Tim, everything else is just a game. You don't play boxing.
You don't play boxing.
This is life and death.
Yes. And this is why the disappointment sets in on a fighter who gets brutally knocked out like this or loses a fight, because you do everything right. Understand that in your training, in your preparation, and it's not good enough. So disappointing.
That is a dangerous situation when a fighter has absorbed so much, when his corner acknowledges it, nearly did not send him out, and then you have that level of single punch power that lands as purely flush as it can.
Tess, I told you, he was setting them up. He was taking power off his shots. He changed the way his front was.
Now that he is on his feet, we will show you the replay. As everybody has assessed Moloney, he's on his feet. Here's what happened.
My gosh.
Watch his legs. That's all you need to know. Watch the legs.
Flick jab. Sting getting range. He sees him coming in. Times him perfectly. Gets his head off the line. Looping left hand. Knuckles pointed down. Oh, my goodness.
It's as big as it gets. It's as powerful of a single knockout punch as you'll see in the sport. Junto Nakatani wins a world championship and stays undefeated with this monstrous left hand. And I want you to see it in real time and listen to it. Here it is. Listen to this punch. We are feet away from that when it happened in real time. Tim, it was like a human shotgun.
Yes, it was.
Going off.
Yes, it was. Scary. Scary. As I sat here and I watched this and seeing Moloney collapse the way he did. But what a shot from Nakatani, the new champion in this division.
You see things in this sport that you just don't see elsewhere. When moments like that happen, it is dramatic. It takes your breath away. It is dramatic. It is concerning.